Hello, my little gorgeous people. Welcome to another day on my channel. And before I start, I'm going to continue to light my candle because it seems that it's become a ritual that when I get home, I light it because I really like my room to smell nice. I almost like that. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna have to use these ones, but yeah, two. Okay. So today's story time is not different because we know that I'm a little jerk sometimes and that I'm a brat. And before I talk about this, I want to start by saying I'm not like this anymore. I've changed a lot, I promise. The middle school me and the elementary school me was the spoiled, rotten little brat who needed to get punched in the face. But I'm not like that anymore. I'm a lot more respectful when it comes to adults and teachers and things like that. So let me just start telling you guys what this video is about. So today is my story time about me yelling at my teachers. I've yelled at a lot of teachers in my time, like a lot of them, and I guess it's because I have a temper, kind of, but I've gotten a lot better with it. That whenever I feel like someone's wronging me and then they continue to wrong me, I used to not know how to react to that or what to say to that. So I kind of went to, I wouldn't say violence because I didn't hurt anybody, but verbal violence, which is not good. And I am really glad that I've changed and that I'm no longer like that because that version of me really scares me. Once upon a time in preschool, I kicked my preschool teacher because he put me in timeout. Why did he put me in timeout? I really don't remember the story that well, but I do remember being told I was in trouble and I got put in timeout. And then he came over to talk to me about why I was in timeout, and I kicked him in his knee because I was mad and a spoiled little brat. Really, Diamond? Out of all things you could have done, that's what you do. Good going. You really made the universe hate you for a while because I don't think I believe in karma. I really don't know much about it. I just, I feel like things happen for a reason, but I don't think it's karma saying, oh, you wronged this person, so now I'm gonna wrong you, But if karma does exist, I had a lot of it growing up, a lot of it. But to start the video off, we're gonna start with when I was in elementary school. I was a brat. Completely. Specifically to this one teacher. So, you know how some schools they have special ed kids, which I never really understood the difference because I was they're really smart, they're smarter than me. Why are they special ed? I don't get it. And now I do. But she was the special ed teacher. She was their helper. They were in our normal classes, of course. And it was I don't remember why she said what she said to me or why she did what she did. But all I remember was get out of my face. I literally, 5th grade Diamond said, get out of my face. And she gave me this look who the hell is that little girl? And I was you're not my teacher. Don't try to tell me what to do. I vividly remember saying those exact words to her. And then she crouched down to my height and she went to say something. I was get out of my, I literally yelled, everybody in the hallway stopped because we had the bathroom break where we all went together. And I literally yelled, get out of my face. Stop trying to tell me what to do. You're not my teacher and I'm not going to listen to you. And I turned away from her what did I just say? Who crowned you queen and told you could do whatever you want? Nobody. So I remember the principal came around the corner. She was Diamond, was that you I just heard yell? I was I was so nice. I was an angel when it came to her. I was yeah. I was honest, but I was really adorable about it. I was yeah, that was me. And she was why? And I was she's trying to tell me what to do. And she goes, well, she's she's a teacher here. I was but she's not my teacher. She goes, but you still need to respect them. So then I remember my teacher, my actual teacher, forced me to write an apology note. First of all, the apology note literally only happened because I was told to write one. Wrote her apology note, gave it to her, we were good, we went on. Then I vividly remember yelling at her again for the exact same reason in a different place. And she looked me in the eye and she said, the apology note meant nothing. And I said, good. I didn't even want to write it. Why? Why did I do that? I was such a little brat. Like, why? Like, the fact that I actually remember doing this, like saying this stuff and everything, makes me feel so horrible. Like, the only reason why I remembered it is because me and my YouTube manager, Augusto, we were like, okay, what are you gonna film? And I was like, I don't know, like, I want to do another story time. And he was like, oh, well, what about like your elementary and junior high days? And I was like, I used to yell at my teachers. And he was like, what? And I was like, I don't do it anymore. Like, I was a brat and I thought I was the mess. Like, I thought I was top dog and I could do whatever I want. And he's like, talk about that in a video. I think that's a good idea. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to talk about how I used to verbally yell at my teachers and how I was the jerk and how nobody liked me for that reason. Moving on to 6th grade. I lived in Iowa. That's where that first story came from, when I was still in Iowa. I lived in Iowa until the middle, like kind of the middle of 6th grade. And then I moved to Texas, where I am now. And I really wish I was back in Iowa sometimes. Like, I really miss it there. Anyways, I was in Iowa and I never disrespected any other teachers in Iowa from then. But then I moved here. So it was my English, my 6th grade English teacher irked my very being as a person. And I remember her looking at me and going, I know why you're failing. It's because you never pay attention to my class. And I was like, or maybe just because you're not a good teacher. Like, I love English. It's my favorite subject. I love reading. I love writing. And I do it all the time. She was a really boring teacher. And I feel like if I had thought of all this now, I would have said it as 6th grade Diamond. Like, I would have. By the way, this is cream soda. This is cream soda. Because I kind of just realized what it looked like, and I was holding it from the side this entire time, which I'm pretty sure people still realize. Then we go into 7th grade, where, oh girl, so much happened in 7th grade. I went to 3 different schools in 7th grade. I failed my stars in 7th grade because I went to 3 different schools where they didn't continue. Like, I was at, some stuff went down. Then I moved to live with my aunt, which for 7th grade, they were teaching us math that I had learned in 5th grade and 6th grade. So I was like, oh, then I moved to, which is once again in the district. So I didn't know what we were doing. I didn't know about the math. I didn't know about the science. Anything that we did, I didn't know because at the other school, we didn't learn it. Matter of fact, I really didn't learn a lot at that school anyways. Like, I failed a lot of math. I failed a lot of, we didn't do anything to require me doing work. But yeah, so like, once again, it was another English teacher. I guess I just had problems with my English teachers. So I would always turn in my assignments, and for some reason, she was always like, oh, I don't have your assignment. I was like, no, you have it. Where'd you put it? Because I know I gave it to you. Like, what is this? Like, I hate when teachers are like, oh yeah, I lost your assignment. Like, it doesn't exist. Like, yes, it does. I did it. I turned it in. She would always lose my assignments, and it made no sense, and I was always getting pissed about it. Like, I just didn't understand. So I remember one day she kicked me out of her class. I think I told this story before, I'm not sure, but she kicked me out of her class, and I was like, okay, bye. Like, I literally flipped out. Like, I was like, because I was calling my mom to ask, I was calling my grandma and asking her to bring my assignment, that way I could turn it in, because she was like, I don't have it. Like, I was asking her if she could print off another one. And she's like, get off your phone. And I was like, oh, well, you told me you wanted the assignment, so you should probably, like, let me be on my phone so I can get the assignment to you. And she kicked me out of her class. I remember I left, and she chased after me. Like, she left her class unattended to chase after me for me leaving after she kicked me out of her class. That makes no sense, but okay, whatever, that's cool. So she brings me back to her class, but she doesn't let me in. She calls the principal, and I'm just like, I'm not scared of the principal. I call the principal. So she calls the principal, and the principal's like, yo, what's going on? I explain to the principal. She explains to the principal. Principal's like, let her call her guardian so she can bring the assignment. That way she can get points for it. Diamond, you know, this is the teacher's classroom. What the teacher says goes. So just make sure you're being respectful. And I was like, whatever, bye. But yeah, I was really disrespectful, and I'm sorry. I'm so very, very sorry, genuinely, when it comes to this, because I was such a brat. And I hate how much of a brat that I was. And that I still am to this day, because I kind of get attitudes with teachers, but like I don't like yell at them like I used to. And I don't think I'm ever going to do that again because I would hate if somebody yelled at me, you know? But thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've ever yelled at a teacher. And subscribe because I make videos every single freaking Saturday. And I love you guys. Yeah, that's about all. Bye.